Paul Deary, and for my summer project, I trained for and ran in a 10K race. Earlier in the summer, I did some internet research and found that the city of Lebanon was hosting a 10K race called the Red Hot Blues Run as part of the Lebanon Blues Festival later on in the summer. I signed up in the race and began preparation. The first thing I needed before I could even start running was a good pair of shoes. They help for support, they're more comfortable, and most importantly, they kept me from getting injured, so I could keep running. I didn't have to stay off my legs, so I didn't get out of shape and then have to go through the whole process of re-getting in shape. And it's a lot cheaper to go with the shoes, although they are kind of expensive to get a nice pair. They're around $100 to get a good one, but it's a lot cheaper than having to stop at the doctor's. So the next thing I did, so I wasn't really sure if I could run on my own. I didn't know if I could keep myself motivated for an entire summer to run every day. So I joined the cross country team, and they met 5 days a week in the morning all summer, and I ran with them for several months and to get in shape to prepare. And so that was my main process, my main way of getting in shape. Probably the most helpful person that I encountered that kept me going was the coaches. I worked mostly with Coach Simcoe, and he just helped me to kind of learn how to run, because there's ways to run better, faster, keep yourself from getting hurt. It's a very important thing in running, because it's so easy to get hurt from all the just consistent exercise with using the same muscles. It's very easy to get hurt. And so I started out, I wasn't in very good shape. I couldn't do a lot. I started out just running, they had me at 10 miles a week. So it was a start, it was just a couple miles a day, and it was good to just ease me into where I was eventually trying to get to. The hardest part of the whole project was definitely getting in shape. The first couple weeks of running, we had to get up early. It was often hot outside. Just running a mile or two was really difficult. I found myself throwing up a lot. I just was not in shape. I was not ready for a lot of running yet. Once the workouts started, those were even harder, but probably the most beneficial. It just kept, if you want to get better, they just said you have to keep doing it. You have to do something hard until it becomes easy. And just repetition every day, just keeping on doing it. The more you do it, just the better you get at it. A month in, it started to get a lot easier. My mileage started going up. I was having an easier time running 3 or 4 miles, not being that tired when I got back. I learned to push through even when it started to get harder. And it was amazing to see the spike in how many miles I was running. At the beginning of the season, when I just had 10 in a week, I bumped all the way up to 23 in a week. And I was just really starting to feel like I was ready to run an entire 10K, which was over 6 miles. I finished the race in 59 minutes. I finished 6th overall and 1st in my age group. I learned a lot over this summer doing this project. I developed a good habit of running that I want to carry throughout the rest of my life. I noticed that it makes me feel better throughout the day. I know I stay healthier that way. It's a good stress reliever for me, and that's definitely something I want to carry through my life. But I also, just the attitude that I'm just not going to quit, not going to give up, is just something that I can apply to school, to a job when I get older. Anything I want to do, I can be more successful just having that mentality. So I think that really helped me, and I'm proud of how I did, and I'm very glad I did it.